The unique thing about Ethan and Kinoti, they remind me of where the real classic Kenya music began.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
We know you as the father of comedy. I know concentration I'm coming there. So, tunakujua as the father of comedy. Yeah? So, why music now? Why you now? You support a lot of talents, but you mostly major with comedy. Why music?
Yeah, I beg to correct you on that. Actually, it's all talent.
Yes.
Because way before this, we've had the band, Unasi, and all these other big sounds, including Sauti.
Yeah.
The unique thing about Ethan and Kinoti, they remind me of where the real classic Kenya music began, when we had safari sounds, music that we could export to the rest of the world. I know you know that Kasongo Mjambo Bwana, the mushrooms, and what they're trying to create is a unique sound for Kenya, just like what Oliver Mtukudzi was able to do down in South. So it's so amazing. And what made me want to be part of what they're doing and give my little support is they've really been ignored by the mainstream media, because mainstream media believe there's a certain sound that their radio station or television channel should listen to. So it's more Afro, more Mapiano, more Bongo. Theirs is so authentic, and that's what is exciting. If you saw their performance at Sarit, you saw everybody singing word to word. That means they're already creating their own movement. And it's so exciting. We live in exciting times to see you guys come up with a sound that we can all celebrate. And we live in interesting times. So this is the future. This is the movement. And we're just getting started. Yeah. And thanks for also believing in me.
Okay, a question to Ethan and Kinoti. Last time we saw your show at Sarit and people were so happy. And you know, right now we have high expectations for you guys. Maybe how ready are you? And also, maybe in kitu gani kilifanya you believe so much in Churchill. Of course, we have so many people, but you decided to work with Churchill. Why?
Thank you. So we, first of all, luckily we have been performing for the longest time, because
yes, for some purposes, can move closer to the...
Okay. So we have been performing for the longest time. Interestingly, venye tu Chacho wamesema, direction we take with our music, sio particularly chasing anything mainstream, ni kujaribu to create communities. So for us to create communities, we had to play so many shows and you know, the people to interact now. And so una find already, even before we started planning this show, already kulikuwa na a lot of hours of experience in terms of playing live. So now when we were thinking about this show, ilikuwa watu wamekuja show zetu, unajua, so tutawapatia nini yenye either kama umekama ama hujai kama, this one is just going to be extremely different. And so even before we announced the show, already tulikuwa tumeanza rehearsals. It's been like so many hours of rehearsals, overnight rehearsals. I feel like we are extremely ready.
Yeah, and I'd say one thing that I love about Churchill, honestly, is just his purity and his readiness to support. He has been such an instrumental part in helping us curate this show, and I feel like we wouldn't have done it this way with anyone else, honestly. Like, it was just aligned for it to happen, and that's one thing I'm super grateful for it happening. Ilikuwa tu ni the things that you just say zilikuwa designed to happen, which for us has been quite a beautiful journey. Yeah.
There's someone who sang kama ziko miaka 7 ndio julikana miaka 7 miaka 8 we can't wait. So these guys need to go out there. It's interesting when you go to the sponsors and they'll say, we just have to do something special. Then from there, I think after Friday we'll have a very different discussion. It was the same when we were starting comedy. It didn't matter how funny you are, but can you talk like more? Because at that time it was ridiculous. And so it was very hard to get gigs back then. But with time, na hiyo miaka 8 tuliona for sure, it was not easy. So we want to capture what they have, and they are hungry for success. We need to capture that, and I'm sure you great people are going to support this initiative. We play more Kenyan music. We love our own, and we push this agenda. We just be specific, deliberate, that we want something, a great sound to come out of this place, Kenya. And I'm glad these two gentlemen are leading that cause. So I hope we're going to get that support. Support? Awesome. Okay. Do it for the next generation.